You're not 25 anymore. Those aches and pains stick around longer, you're dragging through the day, and your performance in the bedroom? Well, you already know. Now, you probably blamed it on aging or low testosterone, but that's not the problem. The real culprit wrecking your performance, draining your energy, and killing your erections is cortisol. And if you don't get it under control, it's just going to keep pulling you down. So let's see what this stress hormone is all about. Cortisol, the double-edged sword. Let's get one thing straight. Cortisol isn't a villain. It's a survival hormone. If you see a bear in the woods, jump into cold water, or you're trying to hit that deadline at work, cortisol will spike to sharpen your mind, it helps mobilize fuel, and it gets your ass moving. That's the adaptive response to acute stress. And when you use it right, it builds strength, increases health, and makes you more resilient through environmental hormesis, which I break down in my book. But here's the problem. Most guys aren't dipping in and out of stress anymore. Instead, we're drowning in it every single day. And that's when cortisol flips from adaptive to destructive, and it starts breaking down every system we need to thrive. Chronic stress equals system failure. When cortisol stays high from prolonged stress, it does this. Kills your sleep by ramping up your nervous system at night, alters dopamine, leaving you unmotivated and checked out, suppresses testosterone, which tanks your motivation and performance in the bedroom, restricts blood flow because your nervous system is stuck in fight or flight, and it cripples nitric oxide production, the key chemical for strong erections, by damaging the blood vessels. The takeaway here is your mind and body don't stand a chance when cortisol is surging. Cortisol versus your dick. Here's the brutal snapshot from the research. A 2023 study measured cortisol levels inside the penis. In healthy men, cortisol dropped before and during an erection. But in men with erectile dysfunction, it stayed high, thereby shutting down blood flow and killing the erection before it even started. Why? Because cortisol hijacks the entire process. It suppresses the parasympathetic nervous system and nitric oxide. So even if you want to have a good time, your body thinks it's being chased by a lion. And let's be honest, that's a weird time to get hard. So what do you do about it? You don't need more pills, injections, or TRT. What you need is to stop triggering cortisol all day so your body can recalibrate. All right, here's what actually lowers chronic cortisol and restores function. Get some damn sleep and establish a normal sleep-wake cycle. Stop eating at least 4 hours before bed. Move your body every single day. Eat whole food, not sugar-filled, lab-created garbage. Cut the booze. Use environmental hormesis to restore health. See the links below. And take a damn break, get some sun, and relax. Here's the takeaway. If you have erectile dysfunction, your dick isn't broken. Your biology has just been hijacked. And you can fix it by starting with what you do today. Now, if you found any of this valuable, like, share, and subscribe. And if you want to go deeper, check out the links in the description.